Hello. Hey, Siri. Welcome in. Not you, phone. He's like, like, it's always a good time when I'm here. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Siri, not Siri. But I figured out the filling thing. I didn't realize the filling. What's it? Was at the top of this. So I finished that one order that I just couldn't do. Alright, so we have, it's only one thing. And we need to make a circle. And it's timed. Okay. We wait. Okay. I gotta get circle-shaped mold by, but I also have to design the chocolates for these circle-shaped mold. Circle. Let's do... Ooh, I want to do like a dice-themed one. And then do like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do like X plus it's an EP person was excited about the new desktop, or as an easy person was excited about the new desktop all day just to get it shortly before bedtime, so I couldn't set it up. Oh. Why is it okay? It does this all the time. I don't know why. Like, in order to make it go away, I have to go to here. I have to go click on the Twitch integrated system, then click off of it. It's really annoying. I think instead of that... Wait, let's put that there. Delete this one. Move this one. And add an equal sign. Blueprints. This is new shape, so it's the circle or circle dice set. I also need to design a new box for it. All the Valentine's Day ones are gone except this one, because this one is the one I got from doing the event. Do I not have a circle box type? Let's just try this one. Circle question mark? You got first! Yeah! I was just waiting for someone to get first. Potion. Of course. Every time. So now he's back to normal. Okay, so now there's other ones. Every time. Yes, almost every time. Hey, Siri. Not you, Siri. Every time I say, hey, you, it's like, uh-huh. I'm like, shut up. Yep. I guess so, but I've even changed it. Like, changed the way I say it. Because whenever I say Siri, I say it more. And even though I'm saying it now where I'm saying Siri, and she's not saying anything. I think maybe it's like only when I say hey before it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to accept this, but I'm going to save this because I have no idea if this will work. But it's just saving it. Because if it doesn't work, then I can just reload this save. But I finally figured out the filling. Yay! Okay. Okay. Yeah. Phasmo. Yeah. No, the chocolate factory simulator. What did you say the other one was? Oh, the Alchemist. Yeah. I'll probably play the Alchemist on Thursday. I got another key, but it was one that was offered to me, so I technically don't have to create content on it. But I might create content just to be like, it's not worth it getting. Because I've already tried it. It was like this AI adventure type game where it's like, where they're like, we'll give you a scenario and it's like a back and forth, like a story builder. But, and it's supposedly, they're like, people are like, oh, well, it turns into like a D&D campaign. But it doesn't. And not really. Like, it doesn't really do it, like, it doesn't really do it well. If that's what they're trying to do, then I didn't get that from my limited time, and the UI is so confusing that I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Maybe it does work, but there's no like no instructions. There's buttons everywhere. It's too much. And then May and I got this like Nova exposition thing to do. But that one will probably do like a little bit, just because it's like basically they're they gave out tickets to creators. So I can't remember. When we took my kid, or my baby, to get his haircut, but whenever I take him, I usually get a trim myself. So I had my older kid there too, to like have him help him. And so I was like, we got him done, and then I gave him to his brother, and I sat in the chair. And I'm just laughing because my older kid keeps getting beat up by the baby because the baby wants to run around, and the older kid's trying to keep him in his lap, to the point where he ran over to like the middle of um the the haircutting thing where all his hair was, and he's like, my hair, and started grabbing it and putting it on his head. And I'm like, kid, no, don't do that. Oh. He was like, my hair gone. And my hair. I'm like, it is your hair. Now don't touch it. It's not yours anymore. Oh. What was the last thing you heard? Well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. So, let's grab this bowl. Let's get the powdered milk. And let's put 42 in here. Cocoa powder. We've got 82 grams of cocoa powder. Ooh. Wow, this cocoa powder's gone. Alright. Nope. Throw away. I gotta go get. Four. Yay! Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, looking difficulty medium. Yes, chocolate bar. Basic. Basic quality. I'm reading. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm looking up because I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it seems to be. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I like stickers. Oh wait, does this need a filling? Yes, it does, so I do need to have it up there. Okay. Hey, Pasta, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Yes. You doing fine? I'm doing good. Got up a little bit later than I was wanting. Mainly because I had another one of those, like, where, so I got up when my husband went to work. And then I got up with, like, when my husband went to work. And then when, like, I kind of, like, laid back down. And I didn't think I fell asleep. But I remember, like, well, it's like, I guess I did. And then I remember getting up for streams, setting up stream, and, like, streaming and having, like, to, like, delete a couple of messages. Then I woke up and go, oh, that was a dream. I dreamt the start of stream. Yeah. I've done that before. There was, like, one time where I dreamt, like, going to school. I dreamt the entire school day. Wake up and mom's like, ow. Wake up and my mom's like, it's time for school. I'm like, no, I just did school. So I'm just like, okay. Okay, the robot is not helping me right now, and I'm trying to get him to do that. I had to go do it myself. Thank you, robot. Alright, I need to change this to 42. Come on. There you go. Oops. Yes, Nougat, I did your job for you because you weren't coming out of that room. Mm-hmm. Kept telling it to open the valve for me so that I could use this machine. You just would not come out, so I had to go into the other room to do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yay, I did it correctly. What? Even here, like, so he had to go in, Nougat, the robot. I sent it to go clean the airflow vent. Then I sent it to open the airflow vent. But then he went to like at least he like cleaned it. He cleaned it. But instead of throwing away the ash, he just dropped the ash in the middle of the floor, and instead of going back to actually work, like open the vent, he left. Like, really? Okie dokie. So, let's grab the chocolate and start pouring. Chocolate, le chocolat. Okay, 62. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yay! Yeah. That is crazy. Because the funny thing is like, it's not even like something that everyone will get. It's a inside joke in a way. And you feel like those shouldn't be getting most of the, like, those shouldn't get views because people probably, or not views, but you know, like, likes and everything. But those are the videos, the ones that I don't think are gonna do well, are the ones that do well. Mm-hmm. The catching off guard, like, really, did you just say that? Type. Yeah. Okay, 27 things of almonds. Almonds. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I try to, like, if I am on, like, anywhere where I'm near, like, Twitch, I'm always at least trying to repost tweets that Sibbies do, or jump into their streams and just watch for, like, to support. 8, 16, 24. I need 24 grams of pistachios. Ooh. We had this one, so we have this one gas station that we have a rewards, and if you are a rewards member, all drinks, no matter the size, is $1. All those soft drinks, like the from the fountain. Yeah. So what we will, yeah, like what we'll do is we'll go to that gas station before like driving to like see May or driving anywhere like that's a long distance. We will literally get everyone a drink. And like Solo and I will get like the almost biggest drink they have, and then we have like mediums for our older boys and smalls for the younger ones. And then baby even gets a drink, but we pour it into his sippy. Because like they don't even just have like soft drinks; there's like juice in there too. So it's nice. Okay, whole pistachios. Alrighty. That makes it easy. Eat. Mm-hmm. Okay, what is the filling? A pistachio filling. Okay. That means I'm gonna buy another jar. Alright. Hey Kitsune, welcome in and congrats on second. Good morning. Oops. Not what I needed. Okay. I need to get the recipe. How are you doing today? White chocolate. Go down to 50. Doing well, doing well. I am gonna be making a white chocolate. Okay, so milk. I need 15 grams. $17. I gotta make and cocoa butter 18 grams. Yay, welcome back. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. It sounds good. Wow. I always love when that happens on the road. Is like you see something happen, you're just like, if only that a cop pulls out, and I'm like, yes. I mean, that happened to me where I was driving down the interstate and the car decided that I wasn't like exiting quick enough. So he drove on the shoulder to get in front of me, not knowing there was a cop car right in front of me. So the cop pulled him over right then and there. I'm like, sweet. Yeah. And that happened, that actually, like, the one with the cop only happened once, but that, like, same thing happened twice. Where they, like, are like, hey, you're not going fast enough. I'm gonna get on the shoulder. I'm like, really? Like, you realize how dangerous that is. Okay. Okay. Wow. I made a mistake. Oh, wow. He was just like, I'm giving you an out. Was, yeah. There was a few things, like, I remember most of my, like, car stories is actually my dad driving me, like, to school. Because, I mean, like, I don't know, if my dad's a magnet for, like, car troubles and accidents. My dad, not as much of a magnet as, like, my sister-in-law, but he's a magnet. Um, like, there was one time we were driving, he was driving me to school, like we were going early because, or we weren't going early, it was just driving to school. I was in 3rd grade when this happened, because I remember having to tell my teacher, like, yeah, this happened, and he's like, really? I'm like, and the principal was like, like, we just gone. So basically um so I went to a private school, so, like, no buses, whatever, like, it was, you all drove or walked to school. um and this we were driving where there was this bus that was on the side, and I guess didn't see us, so he was pushing us off the road, like, and I remember because I was just, like, reading my book when I just hear honking, and, like, my dad never honks. My dad never honks, so I'm looking at him and I just see this big bus, like, just moving over. I'm like, Okay, and where we were going off was like there was a curb. So I remember feeling like a big jolt, and we went off into like the median, and of course the bus stopped because the bus realized what happened. We walked outside, we got out of the car, and the wheels had giant holes in them. like like we hit the curb so hard, and it was going so fast that it exploded. Basically had a little mini explosion. um so I'm just sitting there, like, in my mind, I'm so used to my dad getting into car trouble, I wasn't phased. So the bus driver was like, is she okay? My dad's like, nah, she's fine. Because I wasn't like crying, I wasn't doing, I was just sitting there like, I'm trying to go to school, can we hurry up? um but but like, because it was like the public school system's buses, he had to call his superintendent. So the superintendent of the school came and like assessed and was like, okay, so he's like, here's what we're gonna do is, where were you headed? And he's like, he was going to the school. She goes to this small private school just over, like, in this city. And he's like, okay, so we will drive. She basically was like, we will drive you home. We will write up a note apologizing to the school. So the superintendent of a huge, like, this district has 5 high schools, like 17 middle schools, and like 50 elementary schools. So it's a major, like, huge school district. And so he was like, we will write up a formal apology making her late. And we will send a bus to take her to school. So I got a whole entire bus to myself, and I was like, I had always wanted to ride a bus. Like, I don't know why, but I was like adamant that I want to ride a bus. And my mom's like, well, this is your chance. Take it. So go to school, and like the teacher, like, so the because of they got the apology and everything, one of the people at the front desk um came out to meet me and was like, I'm just gonna take you to school, like, or take you to your class, you don't have to come and like sign in. Dream come true. Yeah, my dream came true. And then my dream came true every week in middle school, and like, because of speech therapy, is they had to, because we were going through the school system for speech therapy, they would send the bus to my private school. And so I got to ride the bus. And now I'm like, oh, they sent the short bus. Now I'm like, oh. Back then I was like, cool, bus. But yeah, I'm like, it makes sense. I know why they do the short, but like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's because like they're racist, and I'm like, no, it's because if you only have a handful of students going somewhere, why would you need a 20 passenger bus? So, like, I understand it, but it just makes it funny that's like, oh, that was the short bus. um yes. Yeah. Um and then it was funny. So like, that's just one. Like, the next thing that happened was I had to go to school early because I had a theater, like, a rehearsals for my theater. And this was in elementary school as well. And we go to the car, and my parents, in front of the kids, didn't cuss. But hearing my dad go, what the F? When he opened the door, I was just like, wait, what? So I opened the door. Someone had broken into our car and sprayed mustard all over the seats and the dash. Yeah. So that was just like we have like it was either basically it could have been two people. Like my dad we kind of narrowed like it's just we know two people that they could have done that to us because who else would do it? Um so the I don't know if my dad called the police or if there was a cop that like showed up and saw like us kind of like freaking out because I'm not going to school apparently. I don't even remember what happened. I think I had to like my mom or someone else took me to school that day. But it was just like it was either the like we had a neighbor that was deaf, but he was also like I don't know what it was because I was so young, but he was definitely like had a disability, like other than like maybe it was some kind of like mental learn like really slow processing. But like he would do pranks on our family constantly. So of course my dad's like just in case it was him, he didn't want to cause issues. And because it's like how much of it was under his control versus like his disability. Also, my dad hated not being liked. Yeah, and then we think, yeah. Oh, and then a week later, the car was actually stolen, and they drove it to Walmart. Then it broke down, and my dad's like, "Haha, they don't know how to work my car." Because the police came to us and was like, "We found your cars at Walmart, but it's broken down, so we'll tow it." And he's like, "Oh, hold on." My dad goes and like jiggled a piece and was like, "There it goes, it works now." It's like the whoever stole it just didn't realize that we had a few little quirks. Because my dad's cars all were very quirky because he didn't take care of them. But it was yeah. So like all these stories, I'm like they sound so fake. You know like the mustard story because you're just like why would someone do that? And it's like I don't know, but someone did. Making the fillings are so annoying. If you mess up on one, you have to start from scratch. Because I messed up where I ended up. So you have to make chocolate, but you have to make white chocolate to make the ganache. But you can only make like the smallest amount of white chocolate you can make is 50 grams. But for a 100 grams of pistachio filling, you only need 35. So you have to make 50 and then pour out until you have only 35. But I didn't do that. I just accidentally added the pistachios into the 100 or 50 grams of white chocolate, so it didn't work. So I had to dump it out. Okay, so we got the white chocolate, but now we need 65 grams of pistachios. One thing I think they need to do is make it where, like, if you haven't mixed anything yet, so say you have, like, all the ingredients, and you pour them in, but you, like, go over. It should make it so that you can, like, pour back into the bag as long as, like, you haven't added it to anything. Because then it's like, because, you know, when you actually, like, when you cook, a lot of times you grab your ingredients, measure it all out into its own bowls. And if you get a little bit too much, you can put them back. But this is basically, if you do too much, you either have to use that too much or start over. There's no turning it back. Okay. Doggo, you're fine. Okay. How much do we have? I have 15 grams of white chocolate left. So, I can move it down to, like, what is it? 44 grams. So, pin recipe. Need it. 29 grams of pistachios. Oh! Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna pour. So, did they just someone didn't know that, like, you weren't getting mail there anymore? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so how much of this filling do I actually need? So 21 times 3, which is like 63 grams, right? 21. Yeah, 63. I was right. I can math. Okay. Okie dokie. So. Oh no. It's like, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Just curious how much is in there now. 100, 100, 100. He. Mm-hmm. It worked. So like, so some of the shapes you have to have like a certain box for. Like, so the heart shape, I had to create a heart shape box, but there was no circle shape box. So I was just guessing that this big square box would work, and it did. Meaning I don't have to restart. That's what I was worried about, is that I would have to like restart because I had like saved it at the beginning. But that's, at the beginning of stream. And I don't want to have to redo this order again. Wait, you said 32 hours. Oh, 32 an hour. I thought you said 32 hours. I was like, what? Like, what? Yeah. Okay, so I don't understand. Why sometimes you don't get. I didn't decorate it. That's why I didn't get perfect. But it was. I got. Like, I guess, like, not decorating it, you don't fail the order. They liked it well enough that the order didn't fail. Cool. But okay. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do a 10-minute time limit on yours. I don't like doing that. Okay, so this one is 245, 124, 145. Okay, so Matilda, what do you want? No filling. No, there is okay, at least it's a pistachio filling, which is, I already have that. Because, like, you get little jars that you can, like, whatever you make extra, you can get put into the jars. There is decoration in this. Yeah. Like, I might, like, off stream just go and, like, at one point just make all the fillings. Just to keep on hand. Alright, this order is any product shapes, so it doesn't need to be anything. Chocolate is 64. Oh, so it's the cop is the one that's on, like, that it pulled, like, he pulled himself over. the one of the funniest things I've ever seen was me and my sorority sisters were driving down, so, like, we have a lot of, like, back roads, and, like, there's a lot of, like, one way highways, or not one way, but, like, only one lane. And we're driving, and there was a car behind us that was tailing us, like, tailgating us. And we were like, well, we're already going, like, 5 over the speed limit. And we were, so that they passed us, so they went into the other lane, and they passed us, and they flipped us off because we weren't going fast enough. And I look, and I'm like, I could have swore the person that flipped us up was dressed as a nun. And so I was just like, what? And because of them speeding, we were just like, whatever. They got themselves pulled over. And they had apparently they were doing something where they all got um it was a like small car, like not like a van or anything, small car, and there was 6 nuns in the car. They got like taken out of the car, like they were told to like step out of the car. We drove by and like we just see them and we're just like, hold up, like I wasn't tripping. They're not like they're dressed as nuns. And like there is an old convent, like there is a convent here, so it was like it's a good chance that they were actually nuns. And but like but then I'm like, but with how they were acting, I'm like, they can't be nuns, right? Yeah, like unsisterly. Yeah, they're like, they can't be nuns. Like they're dressed as nuns. It wasn't Halloween or anything either. It was like we were driving and it was like springtime. So yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Yeah. Yeah. You may have struggled, but didn't mean you didn't do it. It's like you may, yes, it's like it was hard. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. It's, yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hazelnut. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, like, that's one of the things where I'm trying to tell my kid, because he will, like, run, like, he'll go into a room and the dogs will, like, jump up and run. Like, just, like, get very, like, and I keep telling him, I'm like, hey, like, you're scaring the dogs. And he's like, I didn't, like, he's like, I'm not even, like, I didn't even look at them. I didn't even, and I'm like, it's because, like, when you run into the room and you, like, slam the door open and, like, that scares them. It's your, like, what you do. So if you are hyper, they're going to be hyper. If you run in and, like, bang the door open, they're going to be scared. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how long is they staying? Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely like would be in VC. I was thinking if it was just that Friday, usually on Fridays I'm in the private VC that only May can go in because it's the one that I'm recording for YouTube. So it just makes it easier for the editor not to have to cut out like random conversations. Yeah. Apparently. Mhm. Yeah. Ooh. I am wondering on the YouTube side. I know the last I had checked, it was like at 180. Just curious. Yeah, it's still 184. But now more views than the one of me getting isekai by the truck. Yeah. The one of me getting isekai by the truck is at 180 views, and the Kitsune Hat Curse is 184. Yeah. That's good. Mm. That's one thing that was funny is like whenever like I would do shows and everything, like theater and everything, and then you have to do like speeches in school, and I've been like, no, no talk, people, there's people, and they're like, you're on stage tonight, and I'm like, that's different. This is full of people I know, and like I'm like at least on stage. So whenever you're doing theater, at least on stage, when you look up to the audience, you just see lights. You don't see the audience, as well as you are given a script. You're given what to say. I don't have to make up stuff. Nice. Well, the funny thing is like I'm not even on TikTok, so people searching for my name is kind of funny. Yeah, they've done anything. Yeah. Mhm. I just got the proper manufacturer achievement, meaning I have created 50 chocolate bars. All right. Nice. 2 strawberries and 1 candy. Okay, so okay. Nice. Oh, that's what the candy. Yeah, candy. So put you there, strawberry there. Blueprints. Delete, save. Blueprints load, confirm. Load, confirm. Back. Nice. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's why it wasn't perfect. Okay. The filling broke on one of the chocolates because I did it too fast. So, but with just no filling, that means that I got 95%. So it's perfect, almost perfect. Basically, that was the only thing that was wrong. But that means my ranking went up. And turn off the phone ring off so that I'm not just hearing the ring consistently. And I'm gonna save the game because it is time to write off. Okay, so, oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just realized is I just realized I never added your reactive to the YouTube short side. There you go. So you're just a voice, a discombobulated voice. Yeah. There are 2 viewers on the shorts, so I'm like discombobulated voice. Potion. Really? I may. Yep. Your curse. You both of you have this curse. Yeah, magic. Alright, so. I have learned a little bit about. Okay, so what are you working on right now? Um, and the curse is growing. Yes, it's because you kidnapped Curse. So with attack, Gator, um, it wants you to sail to away because it's too high for this area. Well, so I've learned. So with the islands, yeah, Ravenfall Islands. Um, so if you go here, you can, or I guess you're at work. So, but with each island, you have like how much you can go, like your level you can go, but then it's like so you can keep going up to 100, but the effective rate for home is 1 to 50. So since you're over 50, um going to away, so it's like the effective. Hello, thank you for the alert, Living Frost. So with like with I am at, or I was just over 200. I'm almost at 300 mining. My mining is at 297. Once I get to 300, the effectiveness will be down and I want to go to the next island. So I'm at Keel, which is the combat level. In combat level is actually different. So if you're training all or you're training combat, the combat level range for home is 1 to 99. So I guess like if you train all, then you can train attack at home. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you train all, you wouldn't have to train. You wouldn't have to. Wait, what's your. Yeah, because your combat level's only 45. You'd be able to train all attack, strength, and defense here. So, but yeah, so I was doing like some research on how to do all of that too and all that. But it is time to raid off. Let me see who to raid, cause yeah. How do you change your yeah? How do you change the emotes to show your new name? Well, cause like we changed our emotes, but they're still like saying our old brand from last year. Okay. Mhm. I am going to raid over to Catherine Naomi. I don't get to raid them all that often. Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm gonna raid into Catherine since I don't get to raid into them all that often, and they're actually doing something that I've done in the past, which is editing, which I might do on Wednesday because I really don't know if I want to do like a. We will have breakfast in a minute, okay? I know it's 9 o'clock. I know it's 9 o'clock. That's why we'll have it in a minute. Just um yeah. So I'm going to do. Yep. I think he's going to go through a growth spurt because he's been hungry, like starving, a lot. So he gets a lot of like snacks and things, and then he's still hungry. I'm like, really? And here's the subread message. But yeah, so not sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something with our husbands tomorrow, most likely. I don't know. It depends on how Solo's feeling. Um, possibly doing a little like uh campaign thing tomorrow with May because we got a key mailer thing for it. Um, just for a little bit, just to get the points for key mailer. And then I know for a fact. So Wednesday maybe I don't know. I don't know because I've not been doing. I can't really edit all that often, which is annoying. I'm not sure what I'll do Wednesday. Thursday is we have a collab with Lord Rexworth and a few others. So we're gonna do supermarket together, and then I have no idea what we're doing with Solo. And Sims 4 will be on Thursday or Friday, and then Thursday will either be Sims 2 or will be like the alchemy shop simulator. It'll be one or the other. And yeah, so this week is gonna be just a go with the flow. No, we're not watching TV today. Um, maybe later. Yeah. So I guess until next time. Bye.